G'day guys, it's Calvin from the Cartoon Company down under in New Zealand. Today I'm here to share some more useless information about the 1UZ Vvti. I had to set up this engine to do some testing of ECUs, and I try where I can to incorporate a customer's ECU testing into a video, or at least send them a video of their ECU running my engine, so they know 100% that it works. Are you waiting on this ECU, Bronwyn?
Yes, please.
Adam's one, so you can send it back to Adam.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to make it run. Oh, you've got to. Did you just put your head out?
Just about.
So I'm about to make it run.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'll have it for you in a moment. So I try my hardest to at least send the customer a video of the ECU running. And often it's a good opportunity for me to share information with everybody. And this one, again, was a great opportunity because it didn't run. Now, it didn't run because of a mobilizer delete. It didn't run because my test loom is like 10 years old. Yeah, it's 10 years old. And it's getting a bit tired. And it's been chopped and changed. Connections are getting loose because it's been on and off engines a heap of times. Let's do a quick diagnosis, and that'll help people who are wiring these things up. I, of course, do sell wiring instructions, so I am going to be careful on the information I do give away. But this is more about diagnosing and, of course, about the immobilizer delete. Righto, we don't need earmuffs yet. I powered up my test loom, turn it on, no check light. Listening, I can hear relays clicking. And guys often say they can't hear the fuel pump prime. They don't prime. There is no prime on key on. I'll get to that. So we've got main power going into the starter motor. I've got a start trigger. So the engine itself turns over. Oh, that's ringing in my ears. Power there, and at my key. Okay, so that's the on. But I don't have an engine check light. This is an engine check light, and it outputs an earth from the ECU. So using my test light, that's supplying the earth to that LED. So the test light has got 12 volts. Into the ECU. This is a bit of a recreation, like the crime videos. Crime recreation. And into the ECU. And I'm just going into plus B. Bottom corner of this end plug. 2 wires. Often red and black, but sometimes they're white. Colour doesn't matter. When I'm doing wiring, I don't really care as much about colour as about pin position. Toyota have a tendency to change colours through a few years, and that's why I've learnt to work mainly based on the pin position. If you're unsure of your diagrams, you do a quick continuity test from like injector number 1 back to ECU and match a few parts. If they work, pretty well right, continue with the job. So into plus B, no voltage, had to be a voltage supply. I've got power at BAT, B-A-T-T. I've got power at ignition switch. So it kind of points towards a main relay type problem, bad connection in the main power supplies. As long as those two got power, this setup should run. And what I actually found was this terminal had popped off. Okay, with that back on, I have an engine check light, malfunction indicator light, and we hear a throttle body hum. Yes, we hear that throttle body humming. And if you're working on these a lot, that hum can become very, very annoying. And we'll watch, throttle body opens. And the hum gets louder. So you can see it opens 100% all the way open. Things are wrong, then often that throttle body doesn't function correctly. And back on with that. So that's ECUs running, working. I'm going to go through and test the rest of my ECUs. While I'm doing that, I may as well babble some other useless crap for everyone else to listen to. Because there might be something interesting in there that somebody may find helpful, funnily enough. I've just had to take a small moment off, and I actually had to watch my other video of my other useless information on a Vvti to check I didn't double up too much. And I also had to clean my knob. And I find brake clean particularly good for really getting that in-ground dirt off your knob. So I certainly don't want to get dirty hands when you're driving and you put your hand on your knob. I think that's looking pretty good. Nothing like giving your knob a good rubbing too. Oh, that's much better. Nice and shiny. One UZ Vvti running on a 2UZ ECU. It may not run perfectly, but I'm just developing this adapter so I can try and test 2UZ ECUs. This happens to be a Tundra unit on my test 1UZ Vvti. I haven't changed the throttle assembly yet, because or the throttle body, because they are different. So it's just sitting in default mode. I unplugged the sensors in there, but I was checking for immobilizer stuff, and that was the purpose of this. And it works. We're good.